The second pass mercenaries, or actually the second pass medic goes first. So medic, you have 3 more seconds of your life.
Yep.
You bought the fastest train ticket ever.
I probably did all the prep work online. Making my way down to the elevator.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nice. We have 3 seconds of medic elevator travel time. Fantastic.
Speed
3 seconds of medic elevator music has been added to this film. Fantastic. All right. Second pass. Merc Dude A. We'll do invisible side first. He is going to attempt to bludgeon the invisible object with the butt of his shotgun. He's going to take a significant penalty to the roll because he's like, is the air solid? Whack. Maybe kneel down, subdue the something. There's something. It's like one of these.
Yeah.
Anyway. Are you wearing armor of any sort?
Yes, I have my armor jacket.
Did that wrong. Ha-ha! You have your armor jacket. How much armor does your jacket provide?
12. Right? Yes, 12.
Okay. Well, surprisingly, the shotgun barrel cannot deal. Well, it wouldn't deal physical damage anyway. First, right? That is correct. What is your roll to not be hit while writhing on the ground? Invisible roll.
That's reaction plus intuition, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
How many successes did he have on his attack, Nate?
2.
So
it's not looking good.
In melee, it's the his
3 successes
versus the dodge roll of the opponent.
Yeah. How many successes?
3 successes to.
Oh, yeah,
3 successes to writhe invisibly.
Nice. Well, you writhe successfully, and he hits empty air. The other guy's like, my buddy went insane. I'm just gonna hold the shotgun pointed to the floor. That's what we're doing. He's gonna get on his comm and push the button, but he's not gonna say anything. It's all internal. There's some outgoing dialogue. He's talking to somebody. And then Voltaic gets a second pass. Voltaic, what's your second pass? Please
I
wriggle.
will scoot myself along the crab walk backwards just to get away from the guy.
What is the imposed motion penalty for scooting to your normal walk? Is that like half speed?
Even if I move half speed, just to get out of the way of the maniac flailing the shotgun at
it's like a crawl with less dignity.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is no dignity here.
It's the ridiculous wriggle. I'm going to say it's made more difficult with your suit jacket.
Armor jacket.
Yeah, anyway, you make it like a little way down the train car. How quiet are you trying to be, Mr. Invisible Scooting Thing?
I am invisible, and I would like them not to realize where I just blindly fire at the noise. So I will try to be quiet.
So you're like...
in my brain going crap, 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 crap.
Yep, you're just quietly wriggling back, scooting away. There's a slight rustling of carpet, maybe. Shotguns are going okay. We got the picture. Statrix, do you want to use your ready action? The camera is not looking good on Mr. Voltaic. It's this upward view of a shotgun barrel.
Yeah, Voltaic.
Dang it! You were supposed to remind me. You told me to remind you. There are now 3 outgoing signals.
Oh! Stop!
Signal connection.
Stop! Sorry, I'm gonna roll Snoop so that I can actually hear this information first.
Oh, I'm just gonna spend the whole weekend doing nothing but reading Matrix connection rules because I am sick of this shit.
3 weekends, son.
It looked so simple on paper, and then every time you ask me a question, my brain does this melting sensation. I feel like it's leaking out my nose.
I got 2 successes, and I've already got a mark on the system. So now I use the snoop.
2 marks. You have 2 marks on the system.
But I only needed 1 mark to do a snoop. So I'm
okay.
Manipulating at least one of my marks to snoop on the station, which this is where I'm trying to intercept communications between the security officers and whoever they're communicating back with.
Okay. To one of the station to each of the station hub security stations, which there are 5. So I guess there are 5 connection requests going out from the train central system. It looks like a standard assault alert. There's some detailed information about a Minotaur, something about assaulting train staff, potentially dangerous, potentially insane. Please escort off premises.
That means for you party members, if you've got the heads up GUI, I start popping in how many police cars you have following you, GTA style.
You actually, because you basically own 2 marks on the train station system, you can, if you would like to, since you were in the process of the hack on the fly last time, you can try and swat these down if you would like, to create a kind of window of time. I mean, it's not like he gave him this SIN number when he walked in.
Oh, you mean like change the identities and the security?
I was thinking just swat the outgoing signals for a turn, and as long as you can. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just cancel the connection requests as they're going out. No. But whatever you would like to do. How would you like to approach these? You can let them fly. There's not a lot of detailed information. Minotaur leaving train, large Minotaur, approximately this many qubits by this many qubits.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I think that'd be an edit information test, right?
Oh, you want to actually change the outgoing report?
No, edit file can let you suppress outgoing messages.
I think
okay.
edit just
Absolutely.
is a better description for it, and I am a little bit weaker on those rolls, so I don't want to take
okay.
advantage of doing my awesome hacking ability for everything.
And you still use computer plus logic limited to data processing.
Intuition, firewall.
I just read up on this.
Well, yeah.
Someone did their homework and is really annoying me right now.
I'm helping.
No, you're fine.
But they didn't have assault rifle, so we still won.
Anyway, you figure out what you would like to do about those and spend your turn doing it, and we'll come back to rolling initiative again for the second round of passes.
I already did it, so.
You already did it. Okay, so what did you already do?
And just mute them.
Oh, okay. So do you have to roll for that, or do you're that cool? Oh,
yeah,
you have 1 success to do that. Okay.
12 initiative, Nate.
So
For both.
You get any?
I got one more move, right?
Yeah.
23. Holy crap! Minus gets to go again. My mistake.
I make my way off the train car, and I make my way towards. I make my way towards train car 4. Try to get on there.
Oh, you make your way off onto the platform and start walking down the train tunnel towards the 4th car of the train.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. Okay. Cool. How much of your movement are you using? Are you going to run to do this? Or are you going to nonchalantly walk down the hall?
I don't think anyone has ever seen a
Minotaur
move at a brisk pace. So I'll just call it a standard walk, but it's more of a brisk pace.
All right, you're doing the businessman Minotaur walk.
Yes.
I like it.
It's a long step.
Long the strider. All right, I like it. All right, he's headed to Car 4 to support his invisible crab-walking silent buddy. Roll me another round of initiative, ladies and gentlemen. Roll me another round of initiative. Jeff, you block 4 of the 5 outgoing edits easily. One of them goes to a checkpoint that is northeast quadrant, so as far away from the train as you can get, and they send back a connection request to the train personnel for more information.
Okay.
There are no widespread alerts at the train station at this time. It looks like Minus is at a 22. Well, man, you just low roller today. Medic is a 20. I need to upgrade my villains. Voltaic is a 12, and Statrix is a what?
9. Can you not see me in the chat?
I can. I'm just illiterate. Oh, there you are.
It's just
And
because I have
because-
the GM permissions I didn't know. But
No, you're fine. You just everyone else gets a cool little roll star, and you just typed a 9, so it wasn't visually outstanding.
I don't get to roll any dice.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Well, all right. So, we're minus. You can make it all the way to car 4 down the tube at a brisk walk at this point. All right. You're standing outside the what some kind of polysteel frame of car 4. There's an access walkway. You're actually in the train tunnel now, not on the platform, because you're 4 cars deep into the belly of this transit station. It is roofed. It's not subterranean, it's ground level, but this section of the train house is roofed. Part of the train station before it exits on the ground level.
Can I open the door?
There are 3 access doors, 3 sets of double doors because it's a standard passenger car on this train. How would you like to open up the door? Is this send a message to Statrix? Is this grab it and move it?
Yeah, this is send a message going, I'm opening up this door. Whoosh.
Okay. So, okay. Because the door is shut. It's not locked per se, but it is shut. And it is a train door. So strength plus your requisite door opening skill that you would like to convince me needs to be used here.
Logic? Strength plus logic? What do I need to use here?
Do you have any unarmed combat or anything that you can
Oh
justify?
yeah, I got plenty of unarmed combat.
Yeah, give me your unarmed combat. Use your Tai Chi technique to bludgeon this door. In fact, this might just be after inspecting the door, this might just be the fireman's kick to see if you can dent this thing off the rails and slide it open.
Wait, why can't I get this thing to work?
I dropped the full line in Skype if you wanted.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and you had a period there too.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Oh, technology. Great when it works. Great when it doesn't work.
Oh my gosh. Just roll in D6 5. There we go. I need to do a better job than that. I'm gonna re-roll. Hopefully, it's locked, right? It should open.
It's not locked. You are trying to open it.
Yeah.
It is just closed.
Yeah, with your brute strength in it, like you're curling your little fingers in there. It opens a little tiny itty bit. Like you're like, I'm a Minotaur. I felt like this should be easier.
Just get your head in there and just turn.
All right. I felt like it should be easier too. This door is standing up. I was afraid you were just gonna walk through it somehow. Like I don't know. Moving on. With my life, medic, where are you at?
More of the elevator music.
Beep, beep, beep. The elevator doors open onto platform 3. It is empty. There are no longer suited people on the walkway. The red carpet is still out, but the doors to the restaurant are shut. And you are on platform 3. Welcome to platform 3.
Statrix, can you give me a picture of the outfit of the security team? Assuming that they're wearing suits.
Yes, I'll give him 2 different camera feeds from inside the train car that Voltaic is in. So one from both sides. I take it is how they probably have the camera set up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Also, probably my eyes.
one from the train station out. Oh wait, no, I've only got the train. Does the train have any outward-facing cameras by any chance?
Yes. Yes, it does.
And then I'll also give him a third camera feed then of the situation going on with Minus outside the door.
You've got
car form.
you've got cameras for probably every 45 feet of train on each side that have kind of the 180-degree visual pan, so it gives you kind of like a panoramic scope view. It's hard to tell fine detail and distance, but they went for max coverage because they're looking for obstructions on the track or things approaching the train as opposed to active security.
Yep. So, before the doors open, I'm assuming I got this information. Changing hair colors because smart wig, also changing hairstyle. Polychromatic lens, changing it to blue, and then changing my suit's color via electrochromatic modification to match the color palette of the security. And then he's going to stride off and...
You've got a blue
start walking
blazer,
towards the
black
door.
hair, and matching purple eyes.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we always play spot the main character.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
the Minotaur.
Right. And then we're at the dudes who are like, they're scanning. They don't really have anything to do. He puts a hand down on the ground. You're not there anymore. He's getting really close to where you're at, but he does not perceive you. They're actively looking, trying to see invisible things, which they're really, really bad at. And that's the second guy gets waved off and goes to the end of the hall compartment in case you try and leave the car. Let's see how much noise friend open door guy is making.
A lot, hopefully.
You gotta really grunt it in.
He doesn't actually notice because he's a buffoon that the Minotaur is opening one of the exterior doors. It doesn't occur to him that those open because those are always shut. And he goes to the end of the hallway. The guy with the shotgun kind of freaks out, stands back kind of away from you towards the door, and you've got the open space in the middle of this car to crab walk to your heart's content. They do not start filling their train car with bullets because Casper brushed his leg, because they'd probably have to pay for that and explain it, which would not go over well. They are a little weirded out. They know that magic exists, and the best way to deal with it is to assume that it can melt you and apply shotgun. That's them. Voltaic.
So am I close? I'm close to the door that Minus is trying to open.
Absolutely. It is the closest door of the three to you. It is no more than 10 feet away as the crab waddles.
Okay.
Don't make
So
sure.
I will crab waddle carefully back that way, and basically lean against, I guess, one of the whichever door. If he's trying to pull, I'll lean against the doors, and then I guess so that the guy with the shotgun doesn't get any ideas and shoot. Because he would have clear line of sight on Minus when he opens the door, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
So, and then the other guy headed down the train car.
Yeah, all the way to the end of the other door.
Does he still have clear line of sight on me? Like, am I behind a table or something?
You are in the middle of the aisle unless you would like to crawl. Otherwise, as I said, these are kind of not so much tables, but the lockers. You'd kind of have to crawl under a table, if I describe that correctly. The tables are kind of built, anchored into the floor. The chairs are anchored into the floor. There's not a lot of space for a person under there. And then the lockers take up the space in between the tables on this side, which is the short end of the train. It's not divided evenly. The other side is longer booths, more seating for more people. The skinny side is towards the exterior doors, which is the only reason he has line of sight to Minus, is because there's not a lot of occlusion on that side wider than a single dining table space.
So I will crawl backwards and basically put my back against, or nearly my back against the door that he's trying to pry open.
Okay.
And so that
and you've got a little bit of cover. I mean, like, some of the buckshot's going to go into a storage locker. The rest is going to go into your legs should he make a good shot.
So I will, because I don't want him to shoot Minus when he gets that door open, I will take a deep breath and stun bolt the shit out of the man looking at me, looking in my vague direction. So that would be.
Doesn't that do something with your improved invisibility?
It interferes with his ability to maintain the spell already active.
No, maintaining it interferes with my ability to cast the stun bolt. At least I think.
Yes. Unless you
So
decide to drop invisibility, which would
No.
greatly increase your ability to cast stun bolt. Oh man,
So
what is?
I do.
I guess I'm gonna look up greater invisibility. I'm tired of invisible stuff. You do your thing. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna reroll misses.
That's exactly what
I
I was
want him
thinking,
to-
Ryan.
I want him to fall over. So that means I roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so. Yep, so -2 is for the fact that I am maintaining a spell. Ooh, go gadget, force 5 stun, but eat it,
So
sucker.
what are you doing? Okay, so how many?
So I cast
how many
a
hits?
I get 5 hits. He has to make
Straight
a
willpower, right?
Straight willpower.
Straight
yeah.
willpower, right? Yeah, because he's not magical. Okay, so yeah, you have 5 successes of stun pulse.
So yeah,
Poor
he
mother.
takes 5 stun.
He is not wearing any magically protective underwear, or no religious affiliation. God does not intervene, and he takes 5 stun column. Good God! Ow!
And then I have to
So-
resist drain, which is easy because magic.
Come here, template guy. Should you fall over? Please don't fall over. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hit him with 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
And
All
I
right.
do not take any drain.
No drain. You hit him for 5 stun damage. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yuck. Ow. He doesn't look so good. His shotgun's kind of wavering all over the place. That trigger finger is getting a little loose.
And that's my turn.
Like when he wasn't quite sure anybody was there, he wasn't like. But now that his brain's melting, there's a lot more incentive to shoot things.
Hopefully not me.
Yeah, hopefully not you with 5 stun damage. Ow! You gave that guy brain cancer. Let's see. Please, Statrix, what would you like to do? Ready in action, take a turn.
Yeah, I'll take
From
my
your
turn.
visual, is there any visual effect to stun volt, or is it just this invisible mind rape?
I interpreted it as being invisible. However, there is like
Invisible
a
mind
noticing magic roll.
Yeah. I think
Which
there's
is actually
always a
fairly
display
difficult.
unless you specifically try to make it without display.
Which I would not. I would try to make it so there is a display, so it doesn't just shoot me in the face.
So what is your display? This magical firebird flies through the sky into his head and
through the astral
explodes.
plane, which
Through the
he does
astral
not
plane.
see.
Okay.
To perceive magic would be perception, and the threshold would be.
But you perceive magic,
2.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, so through your ocular lens and your like, Statrix gets to see this magical thunder firebird or not? That's the question. It's technology relaying the visual feed, right? Not his
I don't
perception.
think he would actually see
I don't
it.
think you see anything.
Because
You see,
So he would
you
just-
see this. He's doing his magic thing, and then the guy holds his head, and that's what you got on your camera.
Okay.
All right. What do you do?
I thank my barista for the soy latte, and I take what's left of it, start making my way, not in a rush, but I'm going to go to where other visitors that are like myself and just have to be connected all the time. There's probably like not phone booths, but spots where people can have like an extended sit, or where they can lay back and go full into cold or hot VR. Is there anything like that, like a bench where I could kind of lay my head back and not be just straddled out in the middle of the street? Okay.
They call them they're hoodies. They're the little, you know how they used to have photo booths all over the place yeah, like you sit in one of the photo booths, only instead of having your picture taken, it's just a recliner in a curtained booth, and you just VR jack.
Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. While I'm doing
Okay.
that, I will go ahead and do the spoof again. I'm going to how the security teams were communicating back with the security office there at the station.
Yep.
There
Yeah.
was also the woman that first spoke with Voltaic. She was the one that came back in to give him the warnings, correct?
Warnings?
Yeah, I thought there was a woman that came in to give him warnings along with the two people with shotguns. And
No.
Oh, okay. So it was one of the people with shotguns that gave him the warning about coming.
Yep.
Okay, and to go speak with a supervisor, correct?
The manager. Yeah.
The manager. Was that the? Okay. So I'm going to spoof. I'm looking for anybody on the this host labeled as manager.
Okay.
Cat, piss off.
But I'm helping.
Sorry, it's a search.
Okay.
I got 2 hits.
Okay. There is an administrative profile on the train's network labeled manager with a set of host utilities. None of them look particularly excessive. The employee ID information is occluded unless you log in to the system. You've got 2 marks on the system. So the user ID, you own this poor system. It's your little mechanical digital bitch, unfortunately. His name is Roland.
It has his
This-
communication log there too, so that I can just communicate to him through the station.
Yeah, his name is Roland Descar.
Okay.
His it has his comlink access on the network, so like his work phone, his pager.
I'll call his work phone.
Yeah. So you're requesting. Have you done anything to occlude the source of the comm request?
I should have thought of that before I rang him, huh?
Yeah. So he's getting a call from Statrix, probably with like your shop logo on the.
Well, it'll be the night home that I wear, but yeah.
There's less than a full second of connection lag time. It picks up in this thick but precisely accented English. Is how did you get to this number?
Oh, through a mutual friend who's trying to shoot one of my other friends right now. I thought you and I might have a conversation about it before things got out of hand.
I see. What is it exactly you think I can do for you? Through the train system, there's a number of internal communications going out on the train network through your snooping program that's already in place, requesting network assistance.
Yeah. Oh, I figured. I'm gonna have to jack that real fast. Well, actually, no. I'm AR. I'm fine. Fuck these people. They'll never catch me. No, I was just thinking, it's really an inconvenient for the train were to lose business today. And all we want to do is leave the train station, which could help you get back to your business as usual, back to the business of making money, so to speak.
I see.
No harm, no foul, huh?
Do you know who you are speaking to? Do you know who I am?
Yes, your birth date is the 12th of October, 2037. I see. Oh, you are classically trained. Start going through parts of his resume.
Okay, like he's affecting non-impression. That this conversation has taken way more than 3 seconds. We're gonna go through the loop. You're trying to impress, negotiate him. Minus, would you please break this fucking train for me?
Yes, if I have to. Work, you piece of crap. See, it's not worth it. Oh my gosh, this thing's awful. Oh, this is awful. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna burn up one edge there. I'm gonna re-roll that. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Nate,
Someone
I
roll
am.
for me because apparently I can't roll. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do strength and body.
You're just going to
I don't
pull
want
through
this-
the door? You're just going to give it a
Yeah.
resistance test? You're just going to push through the door?
I'm done with this. I gotta get this thing open.
Stop using technique. Stop worrying about hurting myself. I'm just going to walk through this door. I like it. Just give me the push through the door test. 3 successes on your push through the door test. This is actually a really difficult task, but you've got the strength. I don't know why you're holding back today. One panel of the double door begins to bend inward in a creaking, groaning. The train has been in an accident. Everyone stay still. Rescue personnel are on their way. Jaws of life sort of noise. As it pops off its tracks, there's now the person leaning against the door. If it's not your turn, you kind of scoot out of the way a little bit as the middle of the right section of door, from Minus's perspective, just slowly gives way to the inexorable substance that is Minotaur kind. And eventually groans to a passable hole that he has made in this door, roughly voltaic size. He's not able to walk cleanly into the train because, I mean, Jesus, with 1,000,000 dice, you'd think you could just walk all the way through the train, but that's just not happening today. So,
train. I mean, it's therapy day. I'm trying to take it nice. Trying to get the person.
Right. You're doing your homework, man. I applaud your effort. We really need the Green Range monster today. The door bends in, and that is that. Medic, what would you hear from down the train tunnel? This terrible, wrenching, metal on Minotaur sound. You only know it's metal on Minotaur because you've heard this sound before, usually before something very expensive breaks.
So Med's going to have a very intent hustle, making his way there, pretending to be security.
Nice. You're running in your security outfit down into the tunnel hallway. You're easily able to make it 2 or 3 cars that are run. And just as the end of your turn, you see this Minotaur's upper torso enter the train. There has been penetration. Take responsibility.
I'll pull out.
Voltaic, what would you like to do?
So Minus's arm and maybe part of his head is now pushed through the train door.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to open it and get you out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You see his head come through the train door and this alien popping out of the chest motion, and then he pulls back because now there's a hole in the door. He showed a modicum of restraint.
Okay. What does the guard think right now?
Which guard? The guard with the shotgun?
The one that I have mentally tased.
Oh, well, he's got issues. Yeah, you could say he's stunned. Roughly.
In that case, I will scuttle my way out of the hole that our polite Minotaur friend has made me.
Fantastic. The Minotaur, that's what you're doing for your turn, correct? You're scuttling out of the hole?
If the poor bastard that I mentally maimed is not gonna, is too busy trying to ponder what happened to him, then just open fire on the door.
He's having a hard time deciding whether or not he should shoot the Minotaur door. He thinks he might be hallucinating. He's got a killer migraine.
I'll let him ponder his migraine, and if he wants to experience more.
And to be honest, the other guy is just too low on the totem pole. I mean, they briefly cover during orientation when you can and when you can't shoot up the train, and this situation was not covered. Minotaurs coming through the wall were not in the manual.
And you had to err on the side of caution.
Right. He doesn't want to pay for this. All right. When he tells his boss, I did not shoot the train. I did not detonate an explosive in the train. That door was broken by a magical mind-fucking minotaur. It's got to be believable.
This poor guy, all he wanted to do was come
buckshot.
get a crazy man out of a bathroom, and now this has happened to him.
Yeah,
I'll scuttle my way out of the door and
guys
stand
make
up on the other
problems for
side.
all kinds of the little people that you just don't think about. You have Voltaic out of the train. Congratulations, team. I feel like this is our first real success.
So do I, for some strange reason.
No, excellent. That is Voltaic's turn, and then Statrix.
Body parts.
Your mental communications take place faster than comm communications, so we'll say that this is AR communication, so you can have more talk in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I technically don't have another initiative pass.
Oh, you don't have another initiative pass. Oh, I'm sorry. It's back up to minus again.
Not until the
Okay.
next initiative when I can go have a seat.
That's right. No, you're having a chat with him, probably for the rest of your life.
I mean, yeah, he's made it through the door, and I'm going to shield him as he takes off.
Okay.
And I'm just going to basically put, where's the fucking bathroom?
He wasn't kidding about the biological. All right. Voltaic already went like 10 minutes ago when he jumped
so
over.
it's just look around like, I see someone that looks like he's drunk. It's probably not here, and I'll just walk off. Whatever.
Nice. All right.
Go be arrested by medic, or arrested, quote unquote.
Escorted.
Escorted. All right, great. So Team A and Team B are leaving the track. Medic, the Minotaur and Voltaic comes through the birthing hole the Minotaur
invisible.
has made. It's very metaphoric. Oh, I'm sorry. The invisible. You don't see anything. But you're comm chatting with these people to tell them you're off the train, right? You're not that jackass.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, you have a turn. What would you like to do?
Going to assume that the Minotaur's walking my way at this point.
Yep.
Medic will kind of step up behind him, and kind of put on the shoulder. Please, sir. We'll see you out the. Say hello. Hello, sir. I'm with Central Security. Will you please come with me? We'll be escorting you outside.
No. I'll make my own way outside. Thanks.
You're just different hair color, different eye color, right? You're still medic in a security uniform, pretty easily recognizable by the team.
Yeah, and I probably have an arrow on me as well.
I didn't recognize you for a second there. Nice.
I don't expect people to change their hair and eye color.
You know all you humans look alike anyways.
Yeah, no kidding.
Grubby hairy monkeys.
Little piggy sacks.
Medic just kind of keeps quiet and just
all right.
still has a hand on the shoulder, just pretending that he's leading him out, pushing him forward.
Paper thin ruse.
Yep.
Jeff is VR'd into the photo booth. I assume you guys make it your way out through the train station. We can kind of break down initiative here because the people who were assaulting you in the train shouldn't actually be carrying shotguns in the train station. So they're not going to crawl out and follow you and try and shoot you because that's big trouble for them. You don't know that, so I would walk briskly. The Minotaur will show you how if you have questions.
Oh, yes.
It's rather motivating.
Just run casual.
Mr. Statrix, is it?
Yes.
My people tell me that there is a hole in my train. Is this you?
No. That was not me.
Hang up. Hang up. Hang up.
Perhaps since I have you here in this most unusual circumstance, I could voice for you some of my concerns over this morning incidents. First of all, my weekly delivery boy did not show up today. This is not such a big deal.
See, now that's the mutual friend, and that's the reason I wanted to speak with you, is because I thought something like this might happen, and then so your delivery has still happened. That everything's taken care of. Those funds will be withdrawn from escrow as they should.
Very well. This is one concern alleviated. Concern number 2. I missed my lunch date this afternoon, which, albeit it's still a little early, with my favorite nephew. Perhaps you know him. He is delivery boy for Amber LLC.
Hang up.
Personal information on
Hang
what I
up.
know later.
So do you stay on the line to address concern number 2?
I tell him, I do have some information on the carrier, and I'll be happy to give that to you
Here,
when I can.
I'll give you his arm.
Very well. This does not satisfy, but we can move on to concern number 3. Minotaur break hole in my train.
Yeah.
Immediately after your delivery.
Well, you see, that was the miscommunication. I politely tried to ask you and your security forces to, make a hole in the area where we could evacuate from, and then they went and pissed off a Minotaur. That's on them. I'm not big enough to take responsibility for a Minotaur, and I'm not prepared to do so. No, that was them. They started that.
At the very least, I feel some deduction in compensation is appropriate for the damage to the car in question.
20%.
Oh, fuck himself.
Go fuck
I'm
yourself.
not on this. I'm sorry.
This
I'm
is
not
in
here.
line with my own suggestion, as that would cover the cost of repair to the door and the inconvenience of my train not being able to leave on time will provide me an opportunity to provide an impromptu dinner serving in Kansas City, which I was considering anyway. Will my nephew be joining me this afternoon?
I'm afraid not.
Very well. I assume he will be in contact soon.
You will have further information soon. Yes.
I told you to hang up.
He did indeed.
Okay.
I'm out of this.
Do you hang here? Very well,
Did he have
Mr.
anything else?
Statrick.
Yeah.
No, the money is in escrow.
With the minus 20%.
It will transfer on time.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate that nothing more had to come of this. As I said, you'll receive a private email, or a private information email from me later.
And at that time, I will decide if nothing else comes from this. Very good day, Mr. Statrix. And he hangs up.
Manager. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I start making my way to the van.
Cool.
Medic's going to the van. In the elevator, he's changing back to his normal appearance. I'm going to get skin toner changer later.
Okay.
I can be a good area.
Let us remove ourselves from the train station, lest someone else do it for us.
Yup.
There are no outgoing Minotaur security pings.
Hooray!
After my
Huzzah!
conversation with the manager, did the security alert stop for the most part?
Yep.
All right. If we're all in the van, are we all in the van?
Would you like to be all in the van? You're not going to encounter any issues attempting to leave the train station, if that's what you're asking.
So, do we want to call it here for a night then? Is this a good
Very,
or-
very. This is a good stopping point. However,
It
very
is.
quickly, make your rolls to the money is an escrow to a floater account, as I described in the chipset. Make your hacking rolls to see if you can transfer payment and own those accounts if you would like to. Because you cracked his personal identification login information, you can log in and access those accounts. Actually, I don't see any reason why you couldn't just transfer the money out while it's in, because you did all those cracking rolls when we first saw his setup, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
just wanted
thinking.
to check.
I thought
I
that
don't
we
remember.
had one of the things that we decrypted was like a list of his schedules, and the other one was.
I
like,
just wanted to
corresponding
make
passwords.
sure you did that now and received the 8,000 new yen credit to the party account before you forgot about it. The ARM expired and those accounts were all frozen.
Oh. Before we were able to do the next delivery.
Well, I don't know. Like, now I kind of wanted... you have a window of how long this arm will last, which is all great and good, but let's make sure we get paid, since we did such a fantastic job of not killing anyone, and I gave the Minotaur plenty of options to kill people, and I feel like he controlled himself quite well this evening. If I were his therapist, I'd give him a gold star, but since his therapist is an asshole, he's probably going to get a tongue lashing.
No one. Hey. Don't start none. Won't be none.
Won't be none.
So that's 2,000 yen each.
That's it?
Yeah, well, there were some costs. You know, like a train door we had to replace.
Not my fault.
I'm not saying it was voltaic.
That's true.
door
I
was
blame, I blame that one on Voltaic jumping the wrong way.
It has to be someone's fault.
I was gonna say I was going to blame the door for not opening.
That's true. So you're blaming Statrix.
That doesn't even cover rent.
No, the guards for shutting it.
He was on the phone, man. It's not his fault.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. So, I can't give him that information until after we do the next delivery, so he'll have to wait on that.
Okay.
I can't confirm his nephew is dead yet.
Okay.
But we have evidence it wasn't us.
He knows where to find you.
He knows where to find Statrix at least.
Yeah.
Relocating the shop. Rebranding the shop.
Oh, well, the shop isn't run by Statrix. It's run by whoever my persona, or my real person is.
Your real person is called Person?
All right, Jeff.
he's
What did you need 8 or 10 minutes for?
Eric. Okay, so